Greetings, dear leaders. This past week I was thinking of what are some of the lessons that, I'm learning here in Japan. And something that I have been observing is that when people are driving on the roads, so I'm going to share a few things of few of my observations and not to compare and sound like you're complaining or what's not, but it's interesting to see the discipline of the people and how, you know, they take care of their country per se. And I think it's all about the mindset and the culture that is developed. So I'm honestly saying this that I have not heard for the week or so driving on the roads that somebody actually blow their horn on someone else. At no point, whether it's a pedestrian crossing or somebody driving, in front. And so, which comes to the point that also, I have not seen anyone trying to cut someone off, what we experience sometimes. And everybody stays in their lane, go accordingly, and follow the rules. And again, I think it requires a lot of discipline to behave in that manner. And so the other thing that I've noticed is the cleanliness. It's not likewise here. You don't see garbage bins per se around. So if you have your garbage, you need to keep it and take it to where you can actually find a garbage bin to put it in. And sometimes for me, that is like all the way back to my hotel room. But again, it's about the discipline that the people have, and they want to see their place kept clean. They ensure that they follow the rules. So the other thing too that I've noticed is that, if you're at a restaurant or you are any place of work per se, and let me use the restaurant example, is that the people, if 9 o'clock is the close off that they finish working, at 8:30 or so they will come and say, "Oh, time for your last order," and you either place your order there at that time, or you don't place any more order. And then when the time reach, they do actually ask, come and let you know that they're closing off, and you need to wrap up, and maybe in a nice, polite way they do. But the fact, what I'm trying to say is that I've noticed that this discipline where time is concerned, being on time and executing, if this is the time, this is the time. The other thing that I've noticed is that they don't take tips so easily. I know some places might accept it, depends on the culture. But a lot of the Japanese don't take tips. And there are a lot of I would say story behind that too, and behavior that those things also is causing or may not cause. And it's something to think about too. I just thought of, what is different, and how do people behave different? How do we, ensure that things are done in such a manner that it's all about improving? And this constant and never ending improving. I very recall kaizen. I know it's a Japanese term that says about constant and never ending improvement. Is our mindset one that we are thinking constant and never ending improvement? Every single person, for your personal life, starting with you, are you thinking discipline? Are you thinking behavior that is actually conducive for everyone, for yourself starting with, and then for the people around you? Are you thinking along the line of how people can benefit from your behavior, and how can you improve things, whether in your organization, your community, your country, wherever, your family, even coming back to. But starting there, what is your vision of seeing things improving, instead of maybe striving for things to get worse, remain the same? They said a tree that is not growing is dying. And so, are you growing, or are you actually at a standstill? You're not moving forward. What do you need to start doing to start growing? And come back to this part of constant and never ending improvement. Do you want that, or do you want to stay stuck? I do believe that, looking into other culture also, we can take things from culture and apply, so that we can keep improving. And we could also take behaviors from other culture too, and tear down, destroy, abuse, whatever it is, that on a negative note, you can also do likewise. So ask yourself this question: how big is your vision for your life? How big is your vision for, the this legacy goal that you want to leave in the world? Does it matter to you, or you just don't care? And again, that also will tell you how big is your vision. And so think about these things and look at the behavior. Look at what is it that our culture is teaching. What are we going to leave with our generation that is going to teach them about constant and never ending improvement? Just something to think about. And do share this video, share your thoughts. We do want to see improvement. We are so, behind many things, and we have a far way to go. But I do believe that if we work together, we can make this. We have very smart people, and very, I would say, uh, some diligent critical thinking people. And if we capitalize, if we utilize one another's strength, we can actually do something great. Just think about it. Share your thoughts, share this video, as I said, and yeah, let's chat in the next video.